Hey y'all, I'm Spencer. I'm a former behavior coordinator now with LiveSchool, and I'm going to show you all how schools are using LiveSchool to really streamline behavior management processes and make them more data-driven. So this is our homepage. This is what you'll see when you first log in. From here, I can track behavior. I can set up a reward store. I can look at data. I can engage with parents. But we're just going to go over the most basic functions today. Let's talk through tracking behavior. So I'm going to click on points. Now, as a teacher, all my rosters are over here on the left-hand side, and any staff member can search for any student using this search bar over here. So let's just go through the workflow and then we'll break it down a little bit. So Freddie came prepared today and is following instructions. So I'm going to track those behaviors. That's it. That's how we built out the streamlined workflow. For teachers specifically, we want to make it super easy and super sticky. We want to save teachers time, not put another thing on their plate, which is why schools really like LiveSchool. So let's dive back into that behavior rubric right here. This rubric is totally customizable to your school's behavior management processes. That's really important to us. So the values and behaviors that are important to your school, you'll build out right here. And we have a lot of customization options so you can make sure it really fits your school's process. So for any behavior you're putting in here, you can choose to make it strictly positive, or you can add like a behavior infraction demerit referral component with this negative button. Now with this button, you can actually choose to have it take away points or remain neutral. So you have the option to run a strictly positive system in here. And you also have the option to have it take away points if you want there to be, some more repercussion. And for our partners doing, referrals, things like that, they want to be able to actually add context and add notes here, which is really important. So you'll see for any behavior, you can add a comment for any behavior, positive or negative. I can add a comment to the behavior. And that comment is something that teachers, administrators, parents, and students will all see. We believe in creating a really holistic process around behavior management and looping in all those parties. So that's what it's like to actually track behavior in LiveSchool. Let's talk through the exciting data component. Now, our schools really love using LiveSchool because we break down the data by individual student, by class, by grade, and even for the entire school. So let's start school level. So Insights is where all of our data is stored. I'm going to look at the school dashboard here. Right off the bat, I'm able to see this ratio of positive to negative behaviors. Now, our school leaders love that ratio because they can actually see where is behavior management trending. Is it trending downwards or upwards? And why? So that's the biggest question. If we're at a 20-to-1 ratio and we dip down to a 10-to-1, we need to be able to diagnose and problem solve. So that's where we can scroll down and see which students need the most support. I can see which students are earning the most behavior infractions. Also, which students are killing it, and we can shout them out and give them that praise. Now, for Carla specifically, I want to actually see what's going on with her. So I'll click into her dashboard. I can see that Carla's at a 14-to-1 ratio. She's actually knocking out of the park with participation, but we need to set up some sort of intervention for her coming on time because that's what's holding her back. That's what our schools really want, is they want a way to really identify what intervention do we need to get to the students who need it the most? So let's jump back into that school level dashboard. So from this dashboard, I can also see trends in behavior. I can also see how teachers are engaging with behavior management processes. This is also really important for our school leaders because they want to be able to support teachers doing this work too. So you can see each individual teacher's ratio of positive to negative behaviors. A lot of our schools set goals around this. Where do they want to be? If they want all teachers to be at a 20-to-1 ratio or a 5-to-1 ratio, they can see which teachers are actually below that, which teachers are above that, so they can get the right support to those folks as well. Now, once again, we can break down this data by grade level or individual rosters. A few other options in LiveSchool. You can turn on recaps, which is a way to engage parents. So here's what a recap looks like. It's an automated email that goes out every week to your parents and students. It has a recap of what happened that week. Here's a student's name, how many points they've got, 23 great things they did this week. Some behavior infractions were noted here. So we can see all the trends right here. And we can see the running record of behavior logged for that student throughout the week. So we can see everything that's going on. And we can see any notes that teachers left. So Miss Orkin noted that Carla came to school late and was falling asleep in her first class. So a trend we've seen with Carla, that she's struggling coming on time. So that's how we also loop in parents and make sure that they're engaged in the behavior management process for any school. But once again, you have some other features here at your disposal. You can set up that reward store. You can set up a house points competition. I hope this has been informative for y'all. Once again, I'm Spencer. You can reach out to me at spencer@liveschoolinc.com, and hope you all have a great day and hope you have a very happy and successful school year. Take care.